Good afternoon and welcome to Purchase Broadcast Studios. I'm your host, Nathaniel Evans. Last November, students came together to support each other as they awaited the results of one of the United States' most heated presidential elections. Tensions were high both on and off campus. Many students banded together within the college's mental health center as the numbers rolled in. In January, students started their spring semester just days after the second inauguration of Donald J. Trump. With his presidential power refreshed, Trump promises to bring with him cuts of laws in education, minority safety, women's health care, queer health care, and more. After the first 20 days of President Trump being in office, we asked students what their concerns were in both their own well-being and with those around them, along with how they are feeling 1 month into his administration. Here's what they
I would not have shown up if I knew this was the question you were going to ask me.
It's such a surreal thing because I don't know. There was just such a fierce hope that he wouldn't win, and it was like, no, there's no way that we'll vote him back into being president, into the office.
I'm lucky enough to live in New York, to live in New York City, to live in Brooklyn. So I personally feel reasonably secure, but it's not just about me, obviously.
I'm horrified. I was horrified the moment that I woke up and saw that he was back in office. I was horrified back in 7th grade when it happened for the first time. As a queer woman, as a woman, I fear for all of my rights being taken away and that I won't be able to have any authority over my own body and my own thoughts, truly.
I couldn't really care like that about politics, if I'm being honest. Like me personally, I never really paid much mind to it, and I still don't. Even with all the crazy shit that I might see for posts or news and everything. I mean, everyone else has their own opinion, they tune into it, but for me, I just couldn't give a fuck, honestly.
Things that negatively affect my community, negatively affect me, and negatively affect everybody.
I think there was a period of time where I maybe didn't take his threats terribly seriously because I think I had a sense for a while that there would be some stoppage politically in place that would tell him, no, you can't do that, or that would, kind of strike down some of these executive orders that he's been making. But as we've seen over the last couple weeks, he basically has unfettered and unchecked power.
I mean, it's scary trying to live and that every day things can change.
I think the best word to use is probably terrified. There are so many different aspects of the American government that are actively crumbling due to the president that was elected. And a panic isn't the best word, but it's close.